right, let's keep going with HVAC. In this case, we are talking about CYPEHVAC. We have here 4 different new features. Let's cover first these first 2 options here. So we have now Panasonic integrated at CYPEHVAC. So the systems from Panasonic now can be selected and introduced in your project. We'll see in a while how we can manage these catalogs and see where these products are available. And we will see that we can also model the insulation, the duct insulation in our ductwork at CYPEHVAC. So let's open the software and take a look in these first 2 options that are now available at CYPEHVAC. Here I have a little project. This project is actually one of the examples that are available here in the file option in CYPEHVAC. So if you want to check and get this model, just install CYPEHVAC, could be the trial version, and look for the examples here. You can open this same model. This is a nice example of a model that was developed without a BIM model. So we don't have a BIM model in this case. We have just DWGs that are available here, and these DWGs were located in different levels of the building, and then they were used as a reference to model the ductwork. Okay, I will just filter and open, for example, just the level 1 here. It's going to be easier to show to you. And when we decide to introduce these elements in our installation, we first do something here in the project option where we register those systems that will be available in this project. So we select which kind of systems we want to include in this project. And then in a second moment, we use the options to model the installation, feeding these options here with the elements that were registered here in the library of the project. Okay, so the library of the project is actually here. We have different types of elements where we select the properties of the generators, their air handles, the pipes, the fans, all the elements that can be used in our project. But most of these systems, they can be real systems that can be managed here in this button in the catalogs. Okay, where we have access to different manufacturers. As we said before, Panasonic, it's now available since version 2026. We have here different types of brands from different countries. So Midea, Bosch, Fujitsu, Daikin, Isover, and there are actually more options here available. It's a huge list actually. So look for this list. Not maybe the manufacturer that you are looking for is not here highlighted, but is here available in this list. You just have to download using this button here. And if you don't find the manufacturer that you need, you can use this button to propose to us for looking for another manufacturer. Just use this option and send your suggestion. Okay, so in this case, I want to show to you another new feature, that is the option to introduce the insulation in the ducts. Okay, and if I remember, there is a filter somewhere here where we can filter by manufacturer to see which brands for insulations we have available at CYPEHVAC. So here we can click in this button here and look for example, duct insulation here and pipe insulation, for example. There are other types of elements that you can filter. You can also filter by country or by language. Okay, so you can combine these filters. I will filter here for duct insulation and pipe insulation. Okay, so I have here Isover. I'll download Isover. I could filter by product. In this case, yeah, I'll get everything, and I'll download the Isover products to my software now. I'll finish, and now I know that the Isover products are available to be used in my project. These ducts, I already introduced it before. So I'll open one of them, for example, this one. I'll edit it, and this new option to introduce insulation is here. Okay, so I can activate this option here. I have 2 options, that is introduce insulation in the outdoor position of the duct or indoor position. Okay, and then according to it, I can select from the Isover catalog that's available now because I've just downloaded, and then I select one of the types or models or how can I say, references from the catalog from Isover. I'm just getting one here that is 35, and I introduced the insulation in my duct. In this case, it's an external one. Okay, it's nice because even if I have little pieces or sloped surfaces like this, I can activate this insulation. There is no problem. I just have to select the same one. Okay, or use the options that I have here to copy properties. There's somewhere here an option that is to assign properties and change some parameters here and apply the same parameter to everything. Okay, so the introduction of insulations or the modeling of these insulations is now also available here at CYPEHVAC. We saw one example that is an external one, but if it's going to be an indoor one, I can select here. I will not see anything here, but for example, if I create here a section like this, let's see if we can see something. Probably yes. Let me take a look. Yeah, it's there. Okay, so yeah, here we can see that the insulation was introduced in the internal surfaces of our duct. Okay, so this is also available in CYPEHVAC 2026 EA.